Hey guys, how you doing? Minasan konnichiwa, my name is Susan. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reacting to Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 5 and 6. Yeah, I'm super excited. It has been such a long time since I reacted to the previous episode, so I'm sorry for the wait, but I'm very happy to be back. Especially now that things are finally starting to change within Thorfinn. We've seen how empty he has been. Now he's starting to questioning things like why are we living? He's trying to rethink his way of living, especially with the help from Einar, who's had a good talk with him in the previous episode. And yeah, Thorfinn basically has this big trauma that he has to work through. And we also saw a big development within Einar in the previous episode. Even though Thorfinn embodies his target of revenge, or he should embody his target of revenge, he has sort of set that feeling of revenge aside because he knows and understands that Thorfinn himself is not the one responsible for the death of his family. So it would be meaningless to, I don't know, kill him, for example, to revenge his family, and his family wouldn't be happy about it either. So there are a lot of things that I really liked in the previous episode, and I'm so curious to see how it's gonna continue. We also got introduced to a new character called Snake. He's cool. I really like him already. He's the leader of these guests, so to say, the guests that actually wanted to kill Thorfinn in the previous episode. And at the end of the episode we got to see a different character. It could be Canute, but it could also be someone else. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm sure we'll figure that out in this episode. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So let's go. Alright, I'm ready, so I'm gonna start the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm so excited to watch this show again. I've also explained this in my previous video of Bungo Stray Dogs, but I've just been super busy. If you want to know more about it, you can also watch just the introduction of the previous video, but still, this opening, even though it has been such a long time since I've reacted to the show, I have been continuously listening to this opening because it's so good. We live and we to see the world. It's my sorrow. Canute. I'm curious whether that was actually Canute in the previous episode. Like, the hair color was the same, but then his face looked kind of different, but obviously has gotten a bit older as well. I don't know. Path of Blood. Do I like that title? Are we gonna get a lot of fighting again? Maybe. Alright, yeah, this person, the person we saw in the previous episode, right? Well, that's definitely Canute. Yeah, that sounds like Ashalot. So this is like a flashback from season 1. I miss Ashalot. He was such a good character. He was one of the best characters of this entire show. And I remember crying so much during my first watching and during my second watch as well. Yeah, this is what happened. I'm happy that we still get to see him again, even though he's no longer here. His real name.
Lucius Artorius Castus. Yokosu.
The rightful king. That moment was so epic. I was so shook when I saw that. He just went for it. And then after that it was just straight up chaos. Okay, so this is CANUTE. Oh, I hear my favorite soundtrack again. So yeah, this is actually just what happened after that, after the king had died. Ooh. Oh. He looks different though, like the look on his face and his haircut. Ethelred. Oh. I see. Oh, so he was almost poisoned. Ethelred. Oh, no mercy. No mercy. Dang. But that's not his brother, right? Like, if I remember correctly, Canute's brother had a different name. But I could be wrong. It's good to see him again, Canute. And this is oh damn. Oof. At least screwed heads, dang. Yeah, this is the brother of the guy who used to take care of Canute, who was kind of like his father figure, you know? I kind of forgot the name at the moment, but this is the brother. We're just changing customs. Damn, okay. Oh my gosh, Canute has changed. Oh, and that's Floki. What's their plan? Ooh, I like that. A person's character and their usefulness is different. recognize that voice! Turko! He's still as crazy as ever! I must appease that. That. Dang. He just comes crashing in like that. What's wrong this time? Oh no, has his battles been stopped again? He lost battles way too much. Good job. Yeah, exactly. That's his description of a battle. Right. As if he cares, he just wants to fight. Dice hat. This was another epic moment. Season 1 was so good. Well, I don't know about that. Yeah, it's so useless. I mean, CANUTE is just doing things his way, and maybe by doing the way his way, he might get like different results, different achievements that Ashlat couldn't achieve. I'm just hoping for a reunion between CANUTE and Thorfinn. That would be so cool. Wow.
にして4000ポンド。今の我々に集められるすべてだ。お納めくだされ。
デンゲルドということか。エアドリック殿。
返答はいかに、クヌート殿。
安いな。
That smirk? Okay. That thing must be heavy. Stepping all over all these coins. He's just stating his worth. He's like, I'm the king, I'm your king. That's nothing, that means nothing. Oh yeah, there's another one. How open-minded. Yeah. CANUTE is not to be messed with anymore. He's just... I'm proud. I'm proud of the development that CANUTE has made ever since season 1. You already have. I'm not doing anything. Ooh. So was he he's the one behind the poisoning attempt then? So was this all just a test? Alright, alright. I'm curious, what does CANUTE want to show him? Oh yeah, they were building this huge thing in the meantime. It looks like a huge ass campfire. Or something that is gonna be a huge ass campfire. But... Alright, but why though? What's the purpose? Are they sending a message? Oh, there are many of them. Many signals. But what does that mean? To go to war against me. Right, okay. Alright, this is just one big show, like, there's nothing actually burning, right? Like, there are no houses on fire or anything, but CANUTE is just showing, like, this is what it means to go to war. This is what war is. There will only be fire and ashes everywhere. There's one big presentation. Oh my gosh. That's how you make a deal. Oh my gosh. CANUTE. That was cool. I like his tactics. Like, if you cannot convince someone with just words, try to convince them through visuals. It's like, imagine. Ooh! Now he managed to poison him. Oh. An illness? Maybe they actually now managed to poison him successfully. Edmund. And surprisingly, also an illness. Torko's still not happy, he's still waiting for war, you know, he wants to fight and battle. This guy. I recognize the guy, I don't know who he is though. I think he has also always been part of Torkel's troop. Oh, is he now officially becoming the king? Vinland. They all died. The natural death. Yeah. Dang! Ooh! Wow, okay, we had an entire CANUTE focused episode and he's now officially king. I mean, a couple of years have passed. I'm guessing that, I don't know. I'm trying to put it in the same timeline as Thorfinn's timeline. Did it happen like around the same time? I guess so. So while Thorfinn was working as a slave, Canute was doing all of this, killing his family or the other kings. That's crazy. Canute was like, I have to become king as quick as possible. I cannot wait for all these other kings to die a natural death. I don't have that time, so I'll just kill them myself. That's crazy, like how much Canute has changed. He's now also willing to do all these underhanded actions to achieve what he wants. He's not playing it completely fair anymore, which is obviously necessary. If you are king, you have to claim the throne yourself, claim dominance, even though it may require some underhanded tactics. But I like that. So I like that we got this Canute focused episode. We got to learn a lot more about him, see how much he has changed. He has become a true king, and if you compare that to how he got introduced in season 1, like they're almost two completely different people. But I like it because in season 1 we have seen his developments, right? The moment in which he got reborn, so to say, where he got enlightened. Like it didn't happen like so suddenly. We know what made him change. So it doesn't feel unnatural to see him now being this true king-like character, you know? I like this new Canute. I love to see where he's going from this moment onwards, now that he's become officially king. Like, what are his next plans? It's funny to see that Torkel is so not happy about this, because he wants to fight. That's the only thing he wants. He wants to go to war, try to prove his worth as a warrior, you know? But that's the opposite of what Canute wants. He wants to prevent as many wars as possible. So it's like the complete opposite of what Torkel wants, you know? So that's why they clash so much. But Torkel still, I think, has that sort of respect towards Canute. He wants to see what Canute is doing from this moment onwards. He has said a couple of years earlier, like, you're still a kid, you're still nowhere. You're nothing yet. But now we are a few years further, and now he's officially king. He has now the power to do a lot more things. So that's very interesting. I am so excited to see how it's gonna continue. I hope in the next episode we'll shift our focus back on Thorfinn and hopefully see how those two characters are gonna cross their paths again at some point. So with that said, I'm excited to jump in the next episode. So I'm gonna start the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, we're starting with the opening. One thing I do wonder though is because I remember clearly that Canute has a brother, an older brother. Yeah, an older brother. But he hasn't been in the story so far. And the thing is, I don't remember the brother's name. So was he the one who was the king before Canute? It wasn't one of the previous kings, right? I think. Because those names didn't really sound familiar. Because in season 1, the older brother was gone on a sort of mission. Like, he wasn't present. But I thought, like, maybe at some point he would return and be an obstacle to Canute, you know? So I don't know. I mean, if he was like one of the previous kings that we saw in the previous episode, like he's no longer a threat anymore. But maybe if he's still out there, he might still return at some point and still pose a threat to Canute. Even though Canute is now already officially the new king. Ooh, a snake. Okay. We are back to Thorfinn and Einar. Oh, they've gotten older too. And still working hard. Stop! Alright. They're working fast. They're communicating a lot more. Okay. So while Canute was doing all of these things and became king, Thorfinn and Einar have been continuously doing this. Wow, that's a huge ass trait though. A lot of deep roots. Ooh, all the scars, did you see that? Even Horse was like, what did you say? Still talking like that after all these years. So funny. I have to get used to this. I have to get used to Thorfinn talking so much. They're just having a normal conversation. We need a horse! Ow! Oh, he's been listening. Is that the master? Is that the master? Oh, or no, this might be the granddad of Snake, maybe? Oh yeah, I think this could be yeah, this could be Snake's Rams. Ooh, is he gonna give them a horse?
マジっすか。助かります。いやーっていうか、すいません。
What do I? Do you actually have a horse? Alright, yeah, they're helping him out first, obviously. So peaceful.
おじいさんスベルケルじゃ。さ
Spherical.
んをつけて呼べ。スベルケルさん、この石拾いはいつまで。石がなくなるまでだ。で、スベルケルさん、馬を貸していただけるといい。
On to the next task. Yeah, he's definitely gonna make them work first. He's not gonna give the horse for free. I mean, you can see it as taking advantage, but I think it's fair. I mean, sure enough. They're always working for someone else.
お前らの身の上なんぞ知らんわ。これは契約じゃ。馬を貸す代わりにわしの家の雑用をやってもらう。馬を借りるときと返すときにじゃ。わかったな。
Yeah, I think that's a fair trade-off. Especially since he's an old man. You can just help him out a little bit. And now they have a horse, so they can do much more. Good horsey. And now he's a lot more motivated as well because everything is going so well. Cute horsey. Yeah. How long is he gonna stay this excited? Yeah. Things are progressing a lot faster now. Now, a result of that teamwork.
調子ならマジで秋の種まきに間に合うかもしんないぞ。隙間を貸してくんないかな、あのじいさん。車輪がついた重いやつがいいんだけど。
I mean, yeah.
待て待て。じゃあお前畑仕事したことは？
ない。
Never.
国では畑をやるやつなんていなかったし、ガキの頃から戦働き
It
を
was
してきた。
all just snow and ice. Alright. The he can now just talk about it a lot more lightly. This guy again. It's not even his horse, so what is his problem? Yeah, it's not yours. So it's not your business. Oh, the old master. He did though. Most important man. Ooh. So he might... No, yeah, he could still be... Okay, maybe he's then not like blood related to Snake, but it might have been the same old man who Snake was talking to a couple of episodes back. Oh, now they have 2 horses. Of course, they would even land 1 single horse. Right. Yeah, he's learning new things. He's kind of like an overgrown baby though. Right, yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, now he's getting help. Oh, they have to stand outside in the rain. Snake. A deep sleeper. But he smelled food! Oh. Like, damn it. That's so relatable. Just eat and sleep. Okay, so he works mainly during nighttime. Yeah. So because he says Gramps, I thought he was his actual grandfather, but I don't think they're actually related. It's just his way of showing affection, right? Like you just say that to any old man like Gramps that you're close to. Sausages, bread, I think maybe oatmeal, maybe. Okay, don't go jinx it. Is he just hinting at someone? They're just staying silent, eating, while they're just bickering the whole time. Asking for his opinion. Again, don't go jinx it. Harold. Harold. That's the name of yeah, that's the name of Canute's brother. Alright, so they're now both kings. I'm confused. Oh, maybe King Harold is the king of Denmark, while Canute is now the king of England? I mean, he's probably just saying a lot of wise words, you know? Words of a wise old man. And he is ready to work. Don't come back. Oh, he's so cheeky. I love him. Mm.
今日はなんだかいろいろなことを学んだような気がする。よかったな、でかい赤ちゃん。それやめてくれ。
His worldview is just getting broader. It's getting expanded. Oh, these shots are so beautiful with the starry night. I'm your friend!
嘘なんだよそれ。え、違う？
Just he has never had a friend.
いや、友達だ。
We're friends. Alright. That was just a very, very peaceful episode, but I liked it. Like the focus shifted back to Thorfinn and Einar. They've both gotten older once again. So, like I said, while Canute was doing his thing to become an official king, Thorfinn and Einar have just continued working on these fields and have gotten closer. You know, they're now actually they're friends, and not just friends. They've already been a long time friends. You know, in the meantime, it has never been officially established before. But you know, you can see they're already like friends a long time. But seeing how they're, you know, them getting to know the old man who is willing to lend them horses, plows, like they're able to work a lot more efficiently now. So now they're also faster to reaching their goal and becoming free, you know. It's so nice to see. So yeah, that was episode 6. Yeah, like these episodes were a lot less intense. These were a lot more like slow paced. Nothing crazy was going on, except for maybe like whatever Canute was doing. And even the poisoning, you know. We didn't actually get to see the people drinking the poison drinks and dying, you know. We just got to hear that they died from a sudden illness. And we all know that they didn't die from a sudden illness, you know. They got poisoned behind the scenes. Those are like the more crazy things that happened during these 2 episodes. But in this episode, we actually mainly focused on Thorfinn and Einar once again. We got to see them once again a couple of years older. And they've changed, especially Thorfinn. Like, he's talking a lot more. He's having actual conversations with Einar, talking about how they can work a lot more efficiently, about harvesting, about farming. Thorfinn is learning a lot more new things. Just with learning about the farmer's life, he's just expanding his worldview. Like, he's just learning a lot more new things. He's learning that fighting or the way of the Viking, the warrior, wasn't everything. You know, there's a lot more things out there. And he's now learning about them for the very first time. And he's already changed through his like connection and relationship with Einar. But now he's again learning a lot of new things thanks to the old man, the actual master, like the father of their own master. And he's a cool guy. Like, he sees things differently from the master. It's so confusing. I'm just calling him the old master versus the master for now. They're actually not related to Snake. Snake is just the leader of those group of people that are guarding the place, actually. And Snake just crashes at the old place. You know, he's just using that place as if it's his own house. But still, they have this very interesting relationship. You know, they keep on bickering with each other. But you know what they say, right? Like, the closest of friends are friends that actually fight. Like, you have different types of fighting, right? Like, you have actual fighting between people that cannot stand each other. But you also have the type of fighting between two people that fight as a way of showing affection. Like, through fighting, through bickering, they show that they actually care about each other. And that's what we see in this case with the old master and Snake. So that's really interesting. And even though Thorfinn and Einar was just eating silently, listening to their bickering, by listening to their conversation, they see that you can have like different types of relationships between people. Like with someone who is not even your actual family, you can be closer than people whom you might be like blood related to, you know? Like blood is not everything, and that's once again shown in this case. But you know, because he has lived a long time already, he has like some interesting and wise things that he can teach Thorfinn as well, and expand Thorfinn's worldview even further. So even though like there weren't a lot of like things happening in this episode, like it's a slow season, you know, compared to the first season. This season is a lot more slower, but it's a lot deeper. It's a lot more personal. It's a lot more philosophical. Even though season 1 had a couple of like philosophical moments as well, but this season is a lot more centered towards that, especially in regards to Thorfinn and his character development, you know? He's really questioning what it means to live. He's trying to find something that motivates him in life. So this is just like one slow journey towards that. And I can imagine that this is not something that will suit everyone's taste. But it did suit mine. Like, I love some deep and good character development. Like, shows that aren't as straightforward, but do carry a lot of, like, deeper and more philosophical themes. I really can appreciate it if it's done really well. You know, you also have some shows that are really slow, just for being slow, without having any additional value. But I feel like even the slower parts in this show does have some additional value to it. So I'm really enjoying the show so far. Now we also have 2 separate stories going on. Like we have CANUTE's story, we have Thorfinn's story, which has now become Thorfinn and Einar's story. But I'm looking forward to the moment where those stories are gonna intertwine. And I'm just still hoping for CANUTE and Thorfinn reunion at some point. So hopefully that's something that we'll get in this season. But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying this journey and I'm curious to see how it's gonna go. But that was my reaction to these 2 episodes. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you did, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you can see my other reaction videos, you check out my channel and subscribe. So in any case, thank you all for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.